Hello guys, hi, welcome to this channel, welcome to this platform. I do hope you can hear me because my mic battery is low, so I'm not using mic, but I pray you guys can hear me. Anyways, without wasting much of your time, this video is all about everything that I brought to Nairobi, Kenya, and these are the food stops that you can actually take to anywhere in the country, US, UK, Canada, except US actually. There are some powder forms of food that you can take, the which I would talk about it in the video, and if I forgot to talk about it, do let me know in the commenting section if you want to know more about that. Anyways, without wasting much of your time, let's go straight to the video. Hi loves, if you are new here, hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Boston. It's nice to meet you. And if you are new subscriber, thank you very much for tuning back in. God bless you, God bless me, God bless everyone else. Apologies for the background. We just moved into this apartment about 2-3 days ago, so I'm trying to like set up the whole area, arrange my shoes, my bags, clothes and everything. We're trying to change our apartments to 2 weeks, 1 week, if that makes sense, like changing of environments basically. So yeah, don't let me take this video too long because I don't have my videos to be too long. So also, I'm sure maybe you can see smoke on my back, and it's my incense. If you know me, if you're my family member or my in-laws, they definitely know that I don't joke with my incense. It's called Turari. Now, this is something that you can get in any malam shop, any market. I got some when I went to a home market for my wedding shopping, and I got some at Agege, all this malam that sells Quran and co. I got some at the Bible store, Sele. So I personally, I like to mix my, okay, what is tapioca? Of course, don't want it like this. We cooked it yesterday, and so it's different of this. But before packing this, you want to seal it. So you want to like make sure there's no air in it, if that makes sense, before you seal it off. So you definitely need different types of ziploc bags. So this will help you want paper solution to write it in a bold capital letter. So after I wrote it, I try to make it bold. You guys can see, so I try to make it bold tapioca and make sure the spelling is correct. If you don't know how to spell it, go to Google, your best friend. I put this here. We'll actually put some here which I'll mention, and this is a pussy, and it's called melon seeds. So we didn't grind this because when we grind a pussy in Nigeria, it's usually like I don't want to say get spoiled, but it's giving this taste, that it's not super fresh. So because it's here, we just grind that pepper, if that makes sense. So yeah. It's called melon seed. Just Google the English name because you definitely want to English name written there. And this is a ziploc bag. So I just put everything in this big ziploc bag. Another one is apple. And if you're on my Instagram and my Snapchat, I posted many food this. So this is what is remaining. Our apple is quite much than the egusi. Yeah, so we go to the apple, and it's called ogbono/akpo. That is what we call it in Nigeria. So the English name is bush mango powder. So yeah, this is it, bush mango powder. So you definitely want to write the English name. I bought here, or rather that I brought from Nigeria. So the space is salt, and you do not actually use this salt. You don't use it because the apartments that we'll be moving in, from one apartment to another, they have salt there. So we've been using their salt. And my husband they actually bought salt, which I'll show you guys the things that we bought here. And I'll mention some that we don't have anymore than myself. So you can bring in your salt to this country. But I believe US and UK does not allow salt. because it's a fine powdery form, if that makes sense. But Kenya definitely allows us, you can build it in. This is pepper soup spice. I actually brought the whole pack, and I bought the one that is labeled pepper soup spice. I bought the English version, not the Malam version, if that makes sense. But when we're making pepper soup, my last vlog, you can see today my husband and my brother-in-law were cooking. So the remaining meats, because we had to go to the butcher's market. Apologies. When they went to the butcher's market, actually I was at home, so they bought a whole meat, like a whole ziram, and killed it there, butchered it, did everything. So the eggs, the legs, whatever, we made pepper soup out of it. So I used out of it, and he saw it and was like, oh, that he actually needs pepper soup spices. So I gave it to him, and I took this issue. And just with this bowl, and it's called yam peel powder. So now there are different types of elbow. This is yam peel powder. There's one of what's it called? Banana peel powder, and there's one of the banana itself. This is the extreme black one. There's the one of yam powder itself, not the peel. So if you know the one you are buying, just ask them in the market. Apologies that I have to speak Yoruba to my Yoruba guys. So you tell them that elbow issue, that one is yam. Elbow issue, that's yam peel. Elbow gede, that is banana. Elbow gede, that is banana peel powder, if that makes sense. So you just have to simplify the one that you are buying so that you can know what you are writing. Because I don't know how their system works, but I mean, I just like if they put it in the system and it's not, correlating with what you are carrying and what you want, they might seize it, and we all know how much everything costs. Oh man, I've got, if that makes sense. Another thing that we brought is this pepper, and we actually brought that agogo as well. It's not yet, it's in the kitchen. But what's this one? And on my last vlog, this is what I put this, the tomato paste. So you definitely want this. Super important to cook with. And your, tomato paste or tomato, yeah. And you can as well just buy pepper. Yeah, the pepper in Kenya is super spicy. Trust me. So it works for your rice. We got red cassava flakes, gari yellow or gari igbo as you call it. Now this is what we use forever in Nigeria. Then the white gari, which is white cassava flakes. We use this one for drinking. My man has actually found cassava, you can see the difference. So yeah. So another thing, I feel like I want to do the best for the last. I have about 4 best things that I brought here that I'm super happy and super grateful that I brought them here. So I want to leave those ones for the last. Does that make sense? So we brought cashew nuts. I didn't actually label this because I mean it's something that you can clearly see. I was super skeptical about bringing this in because we're thinking, I mean, they have nuts here, so why bring in cashew nuts? But we have this at home. It's a full bottle. So instead of bringing the bottle, I just, try to remove this. Me, myself, and my husband's junior brother, the last one. So my first one, my baby. So we asked remove everything and put it in the Ziploc bag so I can be easy. Aside from easy to carry, since it's a bottle, so they won't collect it from us. We don't want to take bottle, if that makes sense. You can take in plastic. Another tip, you can take in plastic. But don't get of plastic and bottles, we bought a budget. And this one I can take inside. This one only for my husband. As some of you guys would know, I'm a TTC lady. So, so this is a budget. But you don't want to take it like this, you don't want to put your kindness. Just tell anybody that you're buying what's that book? Concussion, right? Is it? Yeah, I hope it's correct. So just the person will put it in this bottle for you. But when you get to the country that you're going to, the city you're going to, then you put water by yourself. So now another thing is this bag right here, which is one of my 4 favorite things I brought here. This sauce was actually purchased here because my mother didn't know I actually bought sauce. Because he was telling me that, Mom, yo, Mom, say, Mom, can you come? I said, okay, multiple. So I had to bring this up. But unfortunately, he saw the same one, the pound that I bought, so he removed it from our box. So we had to buy semo, which is quite super duper expensive. So this is semo, canned salt, semo salt, canned salt. So we are going to use it. It's still unopened. Even our own will not use it yet, because we're using the salt that is in the apartment. So now, one of the favorite things I bought is tomato paste, and I bought different tomato paste because while in Nigeria, I personally love to mix my tomato paste. I use Gino and Tasty Tone together. That's plus and Gino together because it's giving this different looks, different vibe. I've mixed out of it for pepper. Like I said, I cooked the love rice yesterday. So yeah. Another thing is my seasoning powders. So this seasoning cube, no chicken flavor and Tasty Cubes chicken flavor. While I was in Nigeria, or rather when I was in Nigeria, I do mix this together. But now, since I'm trying to manage everything that I brought here, so I've been using, I bought two each, by the way. So I'm using only this one. It's in the kitchen right there. So I'm using the non-chicken flavor cubes. So when that one finishes, then I'll switch to the basic cubes, if that makes sense. So when it finishes, I'll switch again. So I still have three, which is one of these and two of these left. I got two each, four, if that makes sense. So for my beans, I put pepper in it, dried pepper, so that these insects that is inside this cocoa, because the beans is alone, so I don't want that beans to like kill or not. We've cooked inside, like I said, and it's following beans, so I don't have to like label it. You got it from the store. But if you are buying from the market, just tell them to pick it from you or pick it yourself. You know, put it in a ziploc bag, then you write the pins, if that makes sense. Now, another of my favorite thing is this momo. So myself and my sister-in-law went to the market together. That's my husband's third point here. And I labeled it dried cow skin. So they said it's for 12. You can buy 6, you can buy 12. So we got, I think 24, yeah, 12 each. We cooked out of this. So this one is 12. You want to cook it? If you want to make a video of that, let me know in the comment section how to cook it. Another of my favorites is ofada rice. I didn't like ofada rice, I only wrote down rice. So it's brown rice. Ofada rice. This is something that you can't just see anywhere, you can't get anywhere. Even their white rice here, aside from their basmati rice, which personally I'm not a fan of basmati rice, except I'm making stir-fried rice. Or even my fried rice, except I'm making special rice. With my fried rice, I prefer to use normal white rice back in Nigeria, if that makes sense. So coming here and their rice, firstly my other bought basmati, I do not really like it because we cook too much rice with it. And next time that I bought normal rice, the normal rice, excuse me, the normal rice was, or rather is still long than our own long grain rice in Nigeria, if that makes sense. So I really do not fancy it like that, but you know, half please. But this ofada rice, I want to make ofada sauce, like I said. Let me know if I should make a video of that, so I will definitely make a video on that. So did it. Drum roll please. Yeah, this one. Bala. So this bala, when I went to the market to my sister-in-law, we were saying 15,000, 22,000. I think I saw 12,000, and I was even pricing it to like 8,000. But this, I mean, this size though, in Nigeria. So I was like, I was telling my sister-in-law, my husband's sister, that because I mean, I can't even buy it. If I buy it, you people should beat it. So when I got home, I think 2 days later, I remembered my mom actually bought panda for us sometime, and I called her that Alpha, I want panda, and she was like, okay, that I don't want lodger. Like, how much am I selling in the market? I said, over baby load, like they want to chop off my eggs. so I can't buy it. But I didn't tell her how much I actually saw it in the market so that she can price whenever she goes to wherever she goes to. So when she went to the woman is like a family actually, she's like my grandma because mommy, that's what we call her, she's mommy now, like that makes sense. So when she got there, she saw this fishes for 5,500 naira, and I was seeing it for 15,000, 22,000, 18,000 last. Then you see, okay, I saw more for 15,000, but it doesn't have the egg actually. But this one, you can see they only chop up from the nose area or mouth area. You can clearly see this is the mouth area. If that makes sense. But it doesn't even have this tail in it or from here. And this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is like 7 piece, right? So when she got there, and the woman was calling, I think 7,000. So she told her that I'm going to send yes, which is I'm sending it to your children abroad, right? So she sold and I bought 4. We actually put the one out of bits, if that makes sense. Because the first soup that I made when I got to this country, which it was my vlog, the dry chili pepper and tomato paste, I used the omo and the fish. Then I cooked apple ogbono. So I use the fish as well, but I don't use the omo because I'm trying to manage my omo. Right. So but if you want to buy, I don't know, can I drop my mom's number? I don't think so. But if you want to buy, just message me on my Instagram, Bosteni, it's up there. And I will try to connect you with my mom, or I'll try to collect the woman's number. Because I mean, for security reasons, I can't drop my mom's number, obviously. And yes, so just message me on Instagram if you want to buy the fish. The pomo, I got it in markets. I don't know if my sister-in-law can do that for you guys. I mean, if you're not here in Nigeria and you want to buy, or you have someone that you want to like, I don't know. I'm sorry, but I will try to figure it out while like this in this video. I would, maybe write it on the screen or something. Yeah. But for the fish, definitely I would just let me know. Maybe I'll tell my mom to, or rather, the best thing we can do is send money. Yeah. Let me know. Message me on Instagram. Send money to me with your address. That is the best thing I can do. Yes. Okay. That's the best thing I can do. With the money, your address, so that my mom can help you purchase it when she's driving. Because if she's driving, she do pass there too. But you send the money to me. Message me, then we'll talk. I mean, while I did send this video, I might have another option, but I can't give you my mom's number, obviously. And the woman does not have phone because she's an older woman, if that makes sense. She collects cash, obviously. Like I said, she's a family. She's like my grandma, mommy, Tamako, so she does not have phone. What again? I can't drop my own personal number, especially now that I'm not even in Nigeria. I don't want somebody saying that I scammed them or something. So I mean, it's if you trust me situation. If that makes sense. It's if you trust me situation. So if you want to let me know. Then like I said as well for the promo, I can't remember how much I got the rest, but this fish is not in my brain because I mean the amount that I saw it out there is not. So for the foods that we brought here, that talk was super long, which I might even edit some of this so that's all it was so necessary. So for the food that we bought in this place, there's more that I talked about. This is the second one, by the way. The first one we cooked it. Like I said also, we cooked it twice. 3 times actually. Yes, I think about 3 times. Yeah. Semolina as well, but trust me, it's expensive. It's better you buy it from here. I actually created one box for my clothes. Then I dropped another box for the food stuffs. My husband used 2 boxes. So if you're coming alone, then you definitely trust me to use a whole food box for foods, 1 box for your shoes and bags. Then or rather use your hand luggage for your clothes. If you're a small size, I mean I'm not like a small size, but I love to wear something small, something lightweight clothes. So except for jeans, bags, and heels or dresses, if that makes sense. So that way you can walk around, but you definitely need to take at least 90% of food and 10% of clothes. Trust me, you can easily buy clothes anywhere. Yeah. Like I said, I don't want this video to be too long and it's already getting too long and I'm cooking. So another thing that we don't go from Nigeria is pasta. So for Indomie, I would advise you to buy your Indomie from Nigeria because this one is super tasty, super salty. And the fact that I even use that for it, yes, it's so salty. So this is what it looks like. And it's five packets. Just we've not even opened it. You can see it's opened. So maybe we'll take it to Nigeria, give the kids. And or we might just cook it for like a fast food, maybe while hungry, or want to travel to Mombasa. We are not sure yet, but we're thinking of going there. But we're hearing it's like a 1 day trip. So we are not so sure, but if we go, we'll definitely take the Indomies along so we can do a fast food. Also, other things that we brought say that it's not here with me are atagungun, which is dried chili pepper. So, there's this thing called ugali. I'll look a picture so you guys can see. It's actually tasted like, I don't know if you know, to just like semo, you can make it like semo, take a version of the ugali and you can make it the sauce version of it to taste like so, and I enjoyed it. I was like, clearly it's maize, actually it's maize powder. So if you're like me that can eat anything, then you should definitely try it when you're here. So like I was saying, some things that we brought here that is not here is atagungun, grounded pepper. I actually mix Cameroon pepper with chili pepper together. I bought it in the market then I ask them to grind it together. Now you can bring in crayfish. Unfortunately, I did not bring crayfish, maybe because I'm not a fan of it. Even while in Nigeria, I don't actually cook with it that much. So, of course, you can bring it in, but make sure you ground it. That will save the space. That makes sense. I brought in garlic and ginger powder. It's in the kitchen. I've used it, so I can't put it in my box again. So, yeah. And then I brought in curry and thyme. My curry is actually finished because it's the one I was using. What is my hand doing? Okay, yeah, it's my name's crossed nose. Anyways, time. I was skeptical about bringing time because I was thinking they should not go and say it's contraband because we all know what time looks like. Though, so I was skeptical, but fortunately, it was allowed in. Right. Then butter. My sisters, my brother, he definitely wants to bring you butter. If you know how much my husband bought it here. By now, you get to party, don't know you are. I still have a name. But, anyways, you know what I mean? The things here are expensive, super expensive. If you want me to tell you guys how expensive things are here, let me know in the comment section. Drink best whiskey that we buy in Nigeria for at least 5,500 to 7,000. It's sold for 15,000 here. Drink that we complaining for 35 in Nigeria. It's sold for 28,000 here. Okay, another talk for another. Guys, please bring in your red oil. I bought red oil the minute I got back from the market. I put it in the freezer. It was blocked. I planned on removing it when going to the airport. But my husband said that I'm out of the buy one will get it. Do you know that we know what's red oil? Fortunately, my brother-in-law actually gave us red oil. And their water bottle. Let me show you what they're This is what their water bottle looks like. So he gave us two of this. He took 2 bottles from here. So he gave us 4 of it. So you see why I actually gave him all those things, because I mean, one good one serves another. So if I didn't give him all those things, we might not even get all these things, if that makes sense. And he has been super helpful for us. He's the one taking us, and he didn't even leave us for 1 day. He's always calling or coming to check up, to get. So your red oil, please bring it. It's important. I bought the yeah is 20,000 naira in Nigerian. I mean, me personally, I calculate money with naira. My husband calculates money with dollar price because that is what he have. But me, I'm a broad girl, so I definitely will calculate with naira. Or is it like he's asking me to pay any money anyways? Or I'm the wife. If that makes sense. I'm not a girlfriend, or whatever. So I have to like minimize our spend. I was like, what issue I'm gonna go to boom. So the other way, let's just stick to who we are and go mad. If that makes sense. So we bought oil here. It's a very big oil, by the way. I think I showed this in my vlog while I was cooking. So it's a big oil and it's a cholesterol-free oil because, like I said, we are TTC and yes. So trying to like control things with this. Even back in Nigeria, we stopped eating vegetables oil or this market oil. The only vegetable oil we eat are like king's oil or leopard oil, that's a cholesterol-free, or sesame oil, if that makes sense. So yes, I think I've covered everything. Yeah, I've covered everything. So for clothes, I don't know if you want me to make clothes, but I mean clothes is just your own style, if that makes sense. Do works for you, but you can just take me personally. I came in with a winter jacket just one, and because I pictured the UK weather, like I said, or like I do say in these videos, here is true, but it's not cold, if that makes sense. Here is true. But except yesterday, guys. Yesterday that I went out, I wore this top, this shirt, right? And I wore a jean. Thank God I wear a jean. I actually wanted to wear shorts here, but my husband was like, we are strolling and we are not driving because my brother-in-law actually won a car here. So that just prevention is better than cure. Now we don't know what it's like here or all those things. Thank God I listened. When I tell you that it was super chill out there, and it actually rained, but it rains about 3 minutes to less than 5 minutes basically. So you just have to prepare yourself. I can't do this. My husband dashed me, or I stole it, but it's mine now anyways. 2 sweaters, so I came here with this and a winter jacket, the brown one. So you just have to prepare yourself. It's better just being sweater than winter jacket, if that makes sense, because it's not that cold. But I mean, depending on your own environment before moving here, and at the same time, depending on your own tolerance, if that makes sense. I personally, like I said, from my sitting room to my room to my car to my office to my wherever, if I'm in an environment that doesn't have AC, I feel uncomfortable, but obviously I can't complain. So I have to adapt. I mean, my body adapts easily. That is it basically. So my body adapts easily. So yeah. Anyways, for shoes that I brought, if you want to know my clothes and shoes, wears in general, let me know. But for wears, I bought clothes. Yes, because I want to do content here. But I brought mostly new clothes. I had to like go buy new clothes because I want to do content, like I said. So the ones that I know wear, I will definitely take my own content. And for shoes, they're mostly I bought just 3, 4 new shoes. The rest are something that I've worn before. But I mean, shoes, who cares? If that makes sense for bags, same thing. And I brought my wedding shoe and my wedding bag as well. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, I think I've covered the topic of this video. It's getting to know what it is. Alright guys, thank you very much for coming. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. If you are new here, thank you very much for coming through. Thank you for watching to this period. God bless you. And if you are not subscribed, I truly appreciate you. God bless you. Thank you very much for always. If you are new here, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Even if you don't share, right? Please do comment what you want to see next. If you want to see something next, but definitely subscribe and like this video if it was helpful. And while subscribing, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you can be notified each and every time I upload new videos. Okay. Alright guys, thank you. I still remain your girl, but then okay. Alright.